We're here in Holme Fen Nature Reserve near the city of Peterborough. Holme Fen is famous for being the lowest point in the whole of the United Kingdom. The question is, how did it get this way? And if Holme Fen is the lowest point, how soon before the rest of England joins it?
What's this place called again?
Holme Fen.
That's not the name of the Northern Irish...
No, that's Sinn Féin, for God's sakes. Sinn Féin. We're here today in Sinn Féin. It's the political wing of what? I mean.
What? Oh my God, my daughter used to do this at me. She'd mouth things and I'd be like, I don't understand what you're saying.
The IRA!
Oh, right.
I mean, when I said we'd come to the lowest point in Britain, I didn't think we would sink to a new low, but no, we have. I'm stood in a forest shouting about the IRA. A new low for this channel. A new low. Are you coming? Oh my God, did you see that?
What?
It was like a, I don't know, it was like a sort of, it flew away, but it was like a, it was bronze. It was on the mint. It was like a bronze insect that was on the mint.
What? That's not mint.
It is mint. 200 years ago, much of this area was underwater. There was a huge lake here, one of the largest in southern England, called Whittlesey Mere. In the 19th century, the decision was made to drain Whittlesey Mere to make farmland. A group of local landowners, including the Liberal politician William Well, agreed to fund the draining of Whittlesey Mere in return for a share of the land. To give you some idea of the scale of Whittlesey Mere, it was supposedly 3 miles across by 6 miles long, and it was used by people in the area for hunting and boating and even ice skating, because things used to be a lot colder back then during the little ice age that we had. And when they drained it using steam pumps, apparently they've been trying to drain it since the 1600s, but it wasn't until steam technology became a thing that they were able to properly do it. So they drained it, and it had a benefit of stopping flooding, but it actually also had quite a massive impact on the local environment, in that several species went extinct, including the copper butterfly, which was weird because I saw that bronze insect and I thought, oh, is everything here kind of bronze or copper or verdigris? I had a thought of a joke that if you touched something that was made of copper that was really hot, would you get verdigris burns? See, I told Sonia that joke a couple of weeks ago.
I was trying not to interrupt you.
No, okay, well you successfully didn't interrupt me a few weeks ago when I told you it as well. And I thought that was a really clever joke and a good pun. And I told her it a few weeks ago while we were watching telly. And she went, oh yeah. Then changed the subject. I was a little bit disappointed, I'll be honest. For those of you who don't know, a fen is an area of marshland, and Whittlesey Mere was surrounded by... He waved at me, it was a jogger waved at me. Why did he wave at me?
He's friendly.
I'm really thrown off by that. A fen is a marshland, wetlands. I'd like a kind of bog. A bog in any other tongue. Oh, for fuck's sake. One of the consequences of draining the lake was the wetlands, literally the wet land surrounding it basically acted like a sponge that had been squeezed out. So it was... The level of it was artificially sort of raised when it was sort of still soaking up water from the lake, but when the lake was drained, that land started going down. Now, William Well, the guy who helped fund this, former Liberal Member of Parliament, literally from the Liberal Party, predecessors of the Lib Dems, he decided that he was going to measure the rate of the subsidence. Is that how you say it? Subsidence? Subsidence? Subsidence. I think that's okay, isn't it?
I'd say subsidence, but like, you know, potato.
Subsidence.
Does anyone actually say potato?
Potato? Have a delicious baked potato? You probably do, actually, yeah. That's not a potato. This is a potato.
I do not say potato, for the record. I say potato. But does anybody actually say potato? Does anybody say potato anymore?
Yeah, you can't say anything these days. Potato correctness gone mad. Should just like to say we're not sponsored by Costa Coffee. I just wanted to hold something. I thought it made me look more authoritative. You know, like when Tony Blair comes out and has announced that he's going to bomb some people, and he's got his mug and his shirt sleeves rolled up. Perhaps I should roll my sleeves up anyway, that's irrelevant. So William Well put in this wooden post that was replaced after the draining had completed, and replaced with a metal one, which we're going to have a look at in a minute. The land that we're on is something like 2.75 metres below sea level, so something like 9 feet below sea level, like officially the lowest point. But it was back in the Whittlesey Mere days. Like basically, if someone had been stood here back then, they'd have been like 9 feet above our heads. If they were here now, they'd be floaters. So if you were stood here 200 years ago, this is what you'll see. That's not, is it? Because I'll be under the ground. I'll be in the bog. Well, I often am, to be honest. With floaters of my own.
Oh, Paul!
So this ground is still sinking. You can actually feel that it is quite spongy. It's not, I mean, it has been raining a lot recently because it's British summertime. But these are the posts. So the post that's got the Masonic pyramid on top was the original.
Oh, you've got to be joking. Pause. We literally said we were going to do a non-conspiracy video. I mean, we've been joking. Like, we see pyramids everywhere now, and we joke like, haha, sponsored by the Illuminati, or, you know, is this land owned by Qatar or something like that. But this video was meant to be like a non-conspiracy video.
It's not. It is a non-conspiracy video.
Why is there a pyramid on the post?
Well, because
I'm joking.
Because the pyramid was the bit that was above ground. The post was hammered into the...
No, the post used to be underground.
That's how far up the land was.
So what, the pyramid was the only bit that was
above ground?
No.
Yeah.
That's actually really scary.
Much it sunk.
There's dates. There are dates on the pole.
Okay.
There are dates. Come and see the dates.
We'll look at them in a minute.
Okay.
So the metal from the pole was actually taken from the Crystal Palace in London that burnt down.
Oh, that's where my parents met.
Oh yeah, because your dad was a Olympic judo champion.
Yeah, but they weren't holding the Olympics in...
No, but he did represent Croatia, no, Yugoslavia, sorry, at the Olympics.
Former Yugoslavia.
In 1976?
Yep, in Montreal.
In Montreal. Sanja's granddad was also an animator that worked on the Beatles cartoon and the Yellow Submarine. I just wanted to throw that in there. I haven't got anyone interesting in my family.
You're the interesting one.
Well, that's it. That's how sad that is. I'm probably the most interesting member of my family. If any of my family are watching, love you.
They're all interesting.
There's certainly that. So the original post, the reason it's got metal supports is because it started to fall over. This one here, the post on the left, is actually dates from 1951, I think. They just put in another one to measure the droppage. And yeah, that's got dates on. Some people, they're waiting for us to finish, aren't they?
Yeah. Paul!
No one here for ages. We start to film. Been driven away from the posts by a group of old people. I mean, I don't know why.
And a family.
And a family, exactly.
Dragonflies!
Right.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
stay focused.
No, blue
I have something to say.
dragonflies. No, there's blue ones. Oh my
Well, it
goodness, you
doesn't
have to
matter
see
what
this.
colour
No,
they
I have to
are.
film them. Wait. Where are they?
They've gone. Who cares?
Oh no, we scared them away. They were bright blue. They were so
Yeah,
pretty.
you scared them away with your unnecessary excitement. I was saying something.
Oh, it's back.
No, do
Right.
not.
No, I have to. Oh,
No,
there's
you
another one.
don't
There's
have
a
to,
green
it's
one.
not a law.
Okay. No, it is a law. Let me just see if I can wait and see a blue one that we can insert.
Right, enough. This isn't Digitiser's Dragonfly Adventures. It's not, right? We're already being interrupted by Planet of the Eggs.
Eggs?
Well, they're all bald. Like, we don't need you interrupting it as well. We're like looking for dragonflies. I'm literally holding the selfie stick here, everyone, so she can't like zoom away.
I see one.
I don't.
No, let me.
I don't care.
Please,
No,
please.
No, I'm not letting you move.
Blue
No, I'm
one.
not letting you.
It's a blue one.
I don't care. I don't care if it's freaking rainbow coloured.
Wait,
I
it's
don't
gonna fly
care.
away.
Good.
It's on a leaf.
Go away. Go
No,
away.
don't kick at it. Don't kick at it.
There's more people coming, and the more time you waste on dragonflies, the less time we're going to have to film these posts. You realise that? If you just spend the time like, what's that? What's that? With like insanity.
I'm sorry.
We're here for a reason. You don't bloody well, you don't get. And they're looking at us going, why are those old people doing a YouTube video?
They don't know it's for YouTube. It could just be like for us.
Or sex tape library. I haven't got one of those, by the way. Chance will be a fine thing. Okay, don't look at us while I'm filming. Self-conscious enough as it is, having to put this on YouTube. Look, I don't know why everyone's coming here, because frankly, there's not a lot here. It's actually really boring. It's just like, sorry to those of you who don't live in Britain, but we have like a very Victorian sewage system, right? And to stop basically methane building up in the sewers and exploding, we have these pipes in the ground that basically lets the methane out, shit pipes, effectively. And that's what these Holme Fen posts look like. They look like sewage pipes that let methane out into the air. So it's not interesting. It's like painted in that sort of Victorian green colour. There's nothing here. Okay, all it is, okay, kudos, you've been to the lowest point, and wait, I've not finished. I'm going somewhere. For once, don't interrupt me. I'm not an abusive husband. She's actually laughing. She finds this funny. I don't know why, but that's why I do it. It's like a game for us. It's like one of our games. But the longer we stay here, the less chance, filming other things, the less chance we have of filming those posts. And frankly, I'm doing a public service here, so that anyone with any vague interest in those posts doesn't have to come here and be as disappointed, frankly, as I am. We're putting it on YouTube, that's it. Then there's no reason for anyone else to come here. The only people that then have to come here are YouTubers, the most important people on earth, to film the post. I mean, there probably hasn't even been a video done about this because it's so boring. It's some posts, the ground went down. There's nothing, it's, okay, whoopee-doo. I'm not at the moment because the Planet of the Eggs are there, but the Planet of the Eggs are currently the lowest people in England. But, that's it. So you can say for like one brief moment, you're lower than everyone else. Yes, I do that regularly in a kind of moral sense, but not in a kind of like literally geographical or geological sense. That's it. It's just bragging rights that everyone else is above you, which is frankly how I feel anyway. So why would I even want to come? Why have I come here? So what? They're still, they're looking, the eggs are still looking at they've already looked at the information plaque once. Why are they looking at it again? Well, just in case there was something they missed. Why are you so close to me?
Say it again.
No, I don't know what to say again.
You said they've already looked at it once.
Yeah, the Planet of the Eggs are looking at the information plaque again. I don't know why, because they've already looked at it once. There's not that much information on it other than to say, okay, when they drained the lake, it killed off 99% of the fens, and this is like the last bit of the fens. Just go back in your car.
Car? I thought you were going to say nest.
Right, go back into the egg box. They're moving away so slowly. They're moving. Why are you so close to me? Why is the camera so close? What is that? Is that meant to be artistic?
Yeah, what does it capture the emotion that you're feeling like so passionately right now?
Oh, no, the eggs are coming this way. The eggs are coming this way. Are the eggs coming this way? Are they? Or they was?
Yes.
No.
I think we scared them away.
We scared them off. I scared them off with my passion.
Yeah, I think so.
Gonna crack a few eggs.
I'd just like to say, I find this place really interesting. So, Paul said,
Interesting,
like,
but you
why
don't
would
need to
anyone
come
wanna
here.
No, you do.
You can just watch our video and then done.
No, that's not true. First of all, like, how cool is it to think that you have sunk to the lowest point in Britain? Is it Britain or just England?
Britain, no, the whole of Britain.
Okay, so how cool is it to think you've sunk to the lowest point in Britain? And also, like, it's really beautiful. Like, look around. It's gorgeous. It's just a nice place to go for a stroll in nature and to clear your energy, clear your aura, absorb some of that tree wisdom.
What wisdom? Well, how to be a tree? Well,
No, trees
so
carry
wide.
a lot of wisdom. They're like really ancient, a lot of them, not all of them obviously, but like they just sit there absorbing wisdom from
Exactly,
the earth
they
and the
literally just sit
atmosphere.
there.
So,
I do that and you're like, you should go for a walk or you're going to die before me. So, and then I'm not called wise, I'm called inactive.
I can't. Oh my god. Well, yeah, but when trees do it. Oh my goodness. I
Okay,
can't.
so if I put a
handle
Netflix
that.
box set in front of a tree, right, are
That's
you going to tell it to get up and go out? Or are you going to just let it enjoy the Netflix box set? You need to come for a walk with me.
I don't
It's like
say
literally
that.
Sanja's answer to everything. Oh, my leg's fallen off. You really ought to come for a walk. That'll make it better.
I don't say that, but like walking,
do.
walking has been proven to lower your cortisol levels. It's good for your heart. It actually lowers your stress levels. It helps your brain get into the zone of creativity so you can get loads of great ideas. And like, there's just no better form of exercise than walking, unless you're a tree.
How do trees get exercise?
They blow in the wind.
It's not exercise, is it? That's passive. Fine, I'm being blown in the wind. If I was like, okay, all right, fine. You know what? Let's go to a wind tunnel and I'll just sit on a sofa and let it blow me around the wind tunnel. We did indoor skydiving once, everyone. We did indoor skydiving. Okay, Sanja got me it as a gift for my birthday one time, right? There was no exercise involved. Do you know what happened? Right, so, you know, we're watching everyone else do it and they're like flying like oh, I'm a fairy. And like,
I'm a fairy.
well, whatever, another thing that flies.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't like Boeing jumbo jets, were they? Right, and then I do it. I spent the entire time curled up in a corner. I was just blown into a corner like a crisp packet, like being blown around like this. And
Wait,
I'm not a small fella.
We'll show you what it looked like. Imagine like you're in a wind tube and there's loads of wind blowing. Oh wait, I should go up high
No,
to
I'm
get a better
done.
perspective. Bit more.
That'll do. Right.
Wait, no.
And
'cause
also,
wait, do it again because
no,
I
I'm
just
not
put
doing it again. I'm done talking. Right, and also, in that wind tunnel, I had a exposed zip on my special flight suit thing, right? Which it had like the metal bit, basically like the entire time. I just smacked against my
Oh
neck.
no, I shouldn't
like,
laugh.
No, you shouldn't, because it really bloody hurt. And I came out of that wind tunnel with basically a massive hickey. It looked like Sanja and I had been
Passionate.
passionate in the back of a car or cinema like a couple of teenagers. Peaceful, thanks. What? Oh, how do I even go? Let's just go film the bloody poles and get out of this hellhole.
It's unbelievable how many times we go and do an activity or something fun and then Paul ends up somehow hurting himself. I don't know how or why it happens, but it does. It's like we went on holiday to Scotland quite a few years ago now, and the most beautiful bike ride ever, and Paul managed to break his arm on it, and that's just one example. Uh-oh, here he comes. He's not happy.
Right, so ask yourselves this, right? Bear in mind that piece of information. Right, it's probably safer for me to stay on the sofa. So she's clearly trying to finish me off, but joke's on her because I've not updated my wheel since we met. So.
Oh my goodness, your coat though, what happened?
Someone said reenact being thrown around like a crisp packet in a wind tunnel. That.
You look like a scarecrow.
All right, you look like a... See, I can't even say anything nasty to you, but I can...
Oh.
In your eyes, I'm just Worzel Gummage.
Oh, yeah, but he was really cool.
He was, and he looked like a filthy, dirty tramp. And I've got a theory that he was probably a pervert.
Why?
He was always lusting after Aunt Sally.
Oh.
And he looked like a pervert.
Oh no.
And we all know that if someone looks like a pervert, they're probably a pervert. Of the last sort of 15, 20 years taught us nothing other than that if they're, you know, have affectations like kind of crazy hair or, you know, funny coats or something like that, or like jewellery or whatever, you know, they're probably some sort of pervert.
Wait,
So,
cancel and delete that last
what?
comment, because I don't want the universe to hear you say about probably a pervert, because I want you to be a nice person.
I was talking about Worzel Gummage and all the other perverts.
Yeah.
You know I'm not a pervert.
No, I know, but then our viewers might think that
I'm
because
vanilla AF.
But you might. Our viewers might.
You know this. You've been with me 13 years. I'm vanilla AF.
I know, but like, I want our viewers to know that too.
Yeah, I know. Look, we've already, this whole facade of like, you know, oh, I shout at you, get frustrated by you thing. They take it at face value. We already know that from all the new comments we've had. Yeah, they think this is real. None of this is real, you idiots. None of this is real. It's just a fun way to tell history. And like, go to interesting places. Unfortunately, we've ended up here today. Whose great idea was that? Admittedly mine, but regardless. Anyway, we're here, posts. Right, so I have some more information. So after the area was drained, the farmers would hire bird scarers to scare birds, which is a job that I now aspire to. I didn't even know that was a job. It is relevant to Worzel Gummage, weirdly. I've just realised that. We were talking about Worzel Gummage being a pervert, and now I'm about to talk about bird scarers. So perhaps this is before scarecrows had been invented. Anyway, it was their job to scare birds off of crops. Can you think of a better job than that? That is so much fun.
You mean actual humans?
Humans, they were bird scarers. It was a job. Anyway, one of these bird scarers one night went out from his post, and for some reason that history does not record, decided to sink both of his arms into the fen, into the bog, and he got trapped there. And he was in there for 19 hours. And he knew it was 19 hours because he could hear the bells of a local church tower. And then he was rescued by a passerby.
Must have been a strong passerby.
History doesn't record that.
Well, we can just deduce.
That is the extent of the interesting information I could find out about this area. Sorry there's no Illuminati here. I mean, we've probably even lured you in with a thumbnail that says something like, "Is Britain sinking?" with me pulling a funny face. Something like that. Just some shit pipe looking things.
Show us how if the ground is squishy.
Bit.
Not really.
No. I wonder if it's still sinking though. Maybe.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. I wonder if it's still sinking.
So right now I am the lowest person in Britain.
Cool.
I might dig a hole and go lower.
Is that metaphorical?
It seems to happen with alarming regularity. I don't like this metaphor.
Could you reenact the work of a bird scarer, please?
Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Just a quickie to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Hello to all our new subscribers. I hope you enjoy the channel. That's it. Okay, bye.
Bye. Have a lovely day. Hope you see lots of blue dragonflies.
I mean, I think I've said everything that needed to be said. There's more people coming. Let's get out of here.
Dragonflies are like one of my good luck animals, sort of like insects, okay?
I think they're wankers.